Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn, here with our modded playthrough where I am waiting for things to be done again. Because we're playing the waiting game again. There's lots to be done, but lots of waiting in between. And that waiting in between is because we don't particularly have enough resources to build all the things here. Most importantly, metal blocks. We just don't have enough of them. And we're not getting enough because the water's not flowing. We are currently in a 32-day drought. The longest drought I've seen so far. Not fussed about the water's fine. We'll be okay there. There is a weird thing happening with the water, which is confusing me a little bit. So I'm going to show it over here. Where's the dam? Yeah. Look at this. Look, this is a 32-day drought. We are 16 days into the drought. 12 days into the drought. 14 days into the drought. We're into the drought. There's water here. Every now and then, the water fills and pours out of here. It's not enough to make the wheel spin. A little tiny amount. And I have noticed, here's the weird thing. If we actually come over here and look at this here, you can kind of see... Has it stopped flowing? Or maybe it stopped flowing. Maybe. There was still water flowing out of, I assume, this one sort of water source block here. Just pouring out very, very slowly. And it was causing, because you can see this is really high, considering we've been pumping water for 14 days. This is ridiculously high, even to the point where it's still spilling over the top there. So something went wrong with it. I don't know what, but something definitely did go wrong. Yeah, that's I don't know what it was, but anyway, we don't have many metal blocks. We do have some of these built down here. We've got 2 built down here at the moment, which is nice. We've got our power set up for these here. We've got 3 lumber mills going, which is nice. We've got 150, so we've got 350 wood running. We don't have any gears, which is odd. I've had both of these running, although these only been running recently, last sort of 4 or 5 days, so I haven't quite got up on that yet, so that's why. But our main problem is that we don't have enough metal blocks, and that is because this can't run because there's no power to it, which is fine. We'll have to deal with that. We just would have to wait for the drought to finish and then get some metal blocks in and hope it'll be fine. But we're also running a bit low on scrap. I want to put some train lines in, but can't realistically because we just don't have the scrap for it. So kind of awkward. So we need to get there. So I've built here. We're coming into this section here in order to get things here. I need to tell it to cut down all of the trees in this area here. And all of the trees in this area here as well. So there we go. So put on. There you go. Okie dokie. And then we're going to put in some scrappers to get the scrap that's here, because there's a lot here. So that'd be nice. There are a few other little things which you may have seen. There's been some explosives dotted around in places because I am experimenting with the train thing. Just trying to figure some stuff out what I want to do, and I think I figured out here. Try and do it. I will admit I did record my figuring out of what to do here. I basically spent 22 minutes staring at this here, with this scene here, basically, of me just trying to put a thing in and finding it not working, and then trying to do something, and then basically repeating, I wish it would do this and I wish it would do that, rather than just going, this is what it does, do it. So sorry, I've deleted that footage because that wasn't no. So very briefly, what I would like to have is the ability to either daisy chain these bridges like this, or to have a steel bridge that doesn't have that angle going up. So the first tile, just have the second tile. So just having this section here. that I can put on the end of it. So to make it look nice, that's it. The whole reason is just aesthetics, to make it look nice, that's all. But it would let you build a bridge and then extend the bridge out. Nice. If you're going to extend it by like 1, you know, that I mean, I don't know if that would work or not, but I don't know how that would be programmed, but this is what we're going to go with instead. So let's detonate those and through those off, like that. So what we have is the train line is going to come in along here, and it's going to be 1 higher than this, so it's going to be height 10. So this is going to be here, so it's going to come along here, and it will turn 90 degrees here, or maybe it will split. I don't know what it will do yet, but it will turn. It will go up here, and it will end up on top of this here. And then from the other side, it will end up coming down at 1. So let's put in this here. That this is going to have to be a path of crossing, which is fine. We don't need the power over here. We don't need a trench over here for power. We have that here. We have the power here. That's fine. And then what I want to do is I want to connect both of these together with the very long bridges. So we have that one there. We have this one here. But as you see, there is a 2 gap in the center. There is a 2 gap in the center, which is, I would like to be able to bridge that. I would like to be able to put in like a little, those little just end rails. Just let me put them in there, and it would be wonderful. It would be beautiful. But we can't do that. We cannot do that. So what instead I might do is unlock these ones here. Now these platforms are interesting. I've unlocked one of them, and it is a platform. As you can see here. See the way it connects to things. If I zoom in over here, so if we put it up against a wall here, it just has 2 prongs hold onto it. If we put it there, it ends up with corner ones. If you daisy chain them, it ends up with this connection underneath it, and you can daisy chain these. You can literally build a bridge into infinity with these, which is cool. Really, really cool. I like that a lot. Kinda cheaty. Not gonna lie. Kinda cheaty. If I could put the bridges on top of them, I would absolutely do that, because that would be cool. But I can't, because the bridges have to be in floating areas. So what I was going to do was get rid of those. Was to put in the double one. So I'm going to unlock this double one here, because I haven't done this one yet. But then what I want to do is figure out how to actually attach it to something. It's flipping around the other way. So rotate it twice. Okay. And it's a too high thing. So it does this weird. It does like that. And is trying to connect to that behind it. So maybe this won't be the greatest things that we're doing actually here. Although it's now changed its shape to be like that because I've removed the thing behind it. No, I don't know what shape it's going to actually take once it's built. That's the weird thing. Can we put one here? Move one. No, that's going to connect to there as well. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't like that. That's not what I want at all. In fact, I probably don't actually need these. Where are you? Yeah, probably don't actually need it. I could probably get away with doing the these ones, couldn't I? No, you can't connect to. You need a levee to connect to, don't you? Yeah. But it should be able to connect this side. If I could see where it was, that would be. Yeah, we can connect it there like that, which would then allow us to have this steel bridge here, and that one there. I think that's the best we're going to do, because the steel bridges are 5, and this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. And because I can't have one in the center, and although I sort of can, if that makes sense. If we were to do this there like that, we could put in these floaty ones in the center. They can connect to the end of that. Like that, but it looks weird. It looks bad, and this is all about the looks. This is all about the looks. So yeah, so as much as I would like to have it evened and fair and connected beautifully, I think this is the way we're going to have to go with it. So we'll do that. We'll do the steel bridges. But there you go. So we've got a steel bridge right next to the water wheels. That's fine. The train can come up, go along this. The train track should be absolutely legit going through here. That problem. If I do this, drag it out. There you go. No problem at all. The train can come up, go along, come up again, go along. And it'll work. And then we'll change this to a crossing here, and then we have access to the train here, so we're not going through the middle of the industrial sector like we're here. So yeah, that's I spent way too long trying to figure this out, and I did come to the conclusion at one point of maybe I'll just use these side platforms to do it, but I didn't know they connect to, I mean, they can literally connect to anything, and they do very weird things with their legs. They're being built. So, but I definitely like them. I definitely like the fact that I can just go, hey, let's build a bridge over here, and it could be as long as you want it to be. I really do like that. I don't know if they are buildable underneath. I did that. Can we get a power line in underneath there? Ooh, let's see here, power line there. No, we cannot. Okay, that's fair. So they are solid. Right, okay. But they are kind of floaty as well and can do whatever you want to do. You can do that. You can absolutely do that and create floating platforms with them, which is fascinating. And I just destroyed a power wheel. Oh well, that's what I get for quick clicking things here. Shall we unlock this one as well? Let's unlock this one. It's only 400. Let's have a look what this looks like. What is the difference between this power wheel and the other power wheels? Water wheel that is also has a sloped levee. Oh, okay. No. It's got a slope levee there. Okay. So then you could build that, and if that was underwater, it would stop the water pouring through. So okay. Right, okay, we're not going to build that one because that's requires treaty planks. We don't have any treaty planks, so we're just going to go and have to build one of these again because I broke it. But that's okay. That's fine. Oh, too far away from a district. It's not now. There you go. Go and pick that up first. Okay, and then build this bridge here, and then we will see how that goes. So I want to do the same thing over here with this bridge here. So we'll get those built, and then we will do the same sort of thing here. We're just going to have to go up and over and yeah. And then we'll build some more, but it's going to take a long time to do this. It's going to take a long time to do this here. So my apologies that not a lot is going to happen in this episode again, I feel, because of time constraints and things. It's just not, I'm going to leave it running, and hopefully we'll leave it running overnight. Hopefully when we come back, not everyone is dead. However, looking at the food, I feel like everyone's going to be dead. I just feel like everyone's going to die. So maybe we'll shut down some breeding pods and try and get it a bit balanced first. And then we will see whether when I come back in the morning, all the beavers are alive or not. Place your bets now. Well, that took a while. In fact, it took a really long time. We were on cycle 36 the last time, and now we're on cycle 43, and my height monitor stopped working again. Everything is kind of done. We have all the batteries built, we have all the power walls built, we have 247 metal blocks done, but the bridges aren't done because I've messed up, and I have fixed that already. But they couldn't reach the bridges. The bridges are too far away because they can't walk up train tracks. So they couldn't do it. So I've had to put a ladder in here and then a path going across that they can build it. And then I'm going to remove the path, like remove 5 segments of the path, put in the train track, remove some more, put in the train track. And that's where I'm going to have to build that. So, yeah. Also, I have some smelters up here as well. I put those in because I kind of figured that I've only just built those, but I kind of figured that when we connect all this together here, we might as well have the smelters running. I'm probably going to shut this one down to do it. It is running off these power wheels and these power wheels here at the moment, so yeah, not ideal. Definitely not ideal. It's way too much. 39% speed. So yeah, and the batteries aren't charging at all because, well, there's no battery there. We do, however, have 330,000 horsepower. Which is more than I expected. Did these get a buff? I thought these stored 10,000 power. I guess they store 15,000 power. It's not telling me how much they store. 15,000 power. I thought they stored 10,000 power. I don't know if that changed. I don't know if that changed or not. But yeah, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 22 of them, which is 330,000 power, which will be fantastic when the river starts flowing in a long time, because it's going to be a long time. So let me shut this one down here. Boom, stop. Empty out, shut you down. We don't need you running here anymore. I'm also going to pause all of these. Not that I need to. Now I think about it, probably don't need to. How much power are we producing? We're producing... Batteries are charging at 16 horsepower. Yay! That's not really enough, but what I'm hoping is that these 4 wheels will be able to charge some of these batteries. I don't think it will. I think we're going to need engines in here. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to do engines in here, plugged in and charging things up. So I want to get rid of that. Also, let's get rid of the one over here. What's that? Just empty stuff out of that. But okay, I've done the same here as well. I've built down and then built a bridge across so that they can actually get the stuff going on there. So yeah, we're in a good position. Let me pause all this. I don't actually need the metal blocks. Metal blocks have done really well. We went up to 200 stuff. They're coming down again because obviously I'm now building these, which require metal blocks to do things. But yeah, so this has got a little bit of power at some point, or it has been connected through these and has been running on like 40% power for, well, more than 40% power because these weren't running. And because we have the power mod, when these fill up on their planks, obviously they won't be running either. So all of this would have been running this. So maybe this has been running all cycle round when none of these have been working because they haven't needed to be working. So yeah, that's cool. We also have this here with a power shaft running all the way along the back of it and explosives. Yay. Let's put in the rest of these here. And these on top. I put the path on top there again just to build it back. So I did that before. So let's blow that one up there. Boom, boom, boom. Run power. Run this here. Yeah, that should build that fine there. That won't be a problem. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Dried out and died. So we've got a little gap in the forest there. Okay. So what I am going to do is, I think we might. I need to do more, but I need to get a surplus. Food is good. Food is good. I don't know whether I showed this. I added another farm down here and put in kohlrabi because I was concerned we weren't going to catch up to kohlrabi. And then I also did in here. So this is the lower level of kohlrabi down here. and it seems to have just getting that extra kohlrabi has done enough to get things going here. This is obviously caught up. This is fine. This is all working beautifully. We're going to change some things up here, get more food in here, get stuff going here. What I want to do is I want to build some engines and connect them into the system so we have engines running as well. Shouldn't be a problem. Put them, can't put them there. We put them there. 1, 2, and put 3 in there, and then maybe have some over here as well. But what I want to do is I want to install the add-on that allows beavers to move house closer to where they work. And then what I want to do is maybe change up how we do some things. Like, instead of having all the houses here in a big central location and have everything go on, which works, the beavers don't have to travel too far. This isn't too far away from the house. This is quite far away from the house. So putting some houses down here would help. So the beavers down there. But then what we'd have to do is we'd have to put in storages of the different food types all over the place. We could just go with the small warehouses and just literally go, hey, we're going to build a tower and have every different food type in this warehouse. So you've got a tower of food, and you've got some water, and then there'd be water nearby as well. So yeah, I think we could do that. That'd be fine, which would mean probably tearing down a lot of this town, a lot of the storages, and moving things around, having some ones. I also kind of like the idea of maybe putting the medium warehouses. They store 200 goods. That's probably a better idea, isn't it? If I was to push the medium warehouse, say, back, go there, build a tower up. Actually, we could put it just there, build a tower up with, I don't know how many food types. And then we could also put a water storage on top of it, for instance, or whatever, you know, we can. I kind of want to do that. I want to dot houses around. So we'd have some houses up here for the industrial, some houses here for the farms, some houses here for this, and that's where they'd live. And because there's food nearby, we'd have haulers, a couple of hauler posts, which would be somewhere near the district centre, because we'd have some houses here as well. And the haulers would come out and would grab food from wherever it's being produced, so like here, and then distribute it to the different places in their zone. And I feel like that would speed up production as well. Not that we're struggling with production, but I just kind of, I want to break this. I keep doing this. I keep doing a central location and then try and build around it. But on this map, it doesn't work because you end up building a long way from it. So I think we're going to do that. But let's put the engine in first. Let's get rid of this. We can also get rid of this road here. I'm going to add that mod for the next episode. I think that's what we'll do. And then we'll redesign things and change some things out. There. You can come and build this, which you are doing, which is awesome. Get rid of you. And we'll put some engines in here. And I can't put them there because that will block the power. If I'd have moved them out by one, that would have been fine, but I didn't. We didn't do that, so we're going to have to move them like this and do 1, 2, 3, and then delete those and then put them back in again facing the correct direction. 1, 2, and 3, and then maybe over here 1 and 2. So we'll have 5 engines running here. Yep, don't see why not. Don't see why not. I will put in complete cross junctions, so that we can run the power out there. If it gives us the option to run the power out there if we need to. I don't see any reason why we should, but it does give us the option. The power will go up there, and then the power will come down here, and we'll turn a corner and turn a corner like that. There we go. Okay, and then we'll do the same over here. But 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll move that road over. Just because we can. There we go. Okay. And power. 1, 2, and 3. Connect up in between. Boop. Boop. around the corner, and also before anything goes terribly wrong, would you prioritize making those power lines, because otherwise they will build the engines first and then a beaver will come in and get stuck. I don't know whether any beavers got stuck. I assume some beavers got stuck building this. I just know some beavers got stuck building this. You just know it happened. So yeah. Okay, so we'll let that do that, and then we will come back next time. I will install this other mod which has the housing adjustments on it, and then we will put some other additional houses around. I don't have to necessarily destroy these houses, so that's not a problem. I just want to get rid of the storages and move the storages around, so yeah, and have something a bit better. So we'll see. I might leave and do things. I don't know where I'm going to put the houses. Maybe above the roads. We could do that. We could put in with ladders, put in ladders and put it above the roads. We'll see. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I do hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.